Hey, internets! Oh, sorry I haven't. Ooh, that was my chair. That's really loud. Sorry I haven't vlogged in a few days or done my videos. You saw one of the vlogs over the weekend from Saturday. Oh my gosh. Sunday was 100 times worse. I didn't get home until like 4 or 5, and it was just a horrible day. I mean, it sucked on like so many levels. Oh my gosh, I used to love this shirt. It fits so well. Now, because I have big like swimmer shoulders, my shirt doesn't fit. So I'm gonna have to like do some tricky thing to get it bigger around my shoulders. How I love being a swimmer. Oh, do you guys like my shirt? The kitty has a kitty genie, little kitty here. And guess what he wishes for? A cheeseburger. Oh yeah. Everyone's like, I don't get your shirt, and I'm like, do you not go on the internet, like, to save your life? Do you really? Are you never on the internet? Because that's such an internet thing. My teacher, until I described it to her, she's like, oh, it's so cute, kitty wishing with kitty Ginny. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, why is he wishing for a cheeseburger? And I'm like, I'm such a dork. And like, no one gets it except for the internet people. So you guys appreciate my shirt. Oh, but, so I did make a video on Monday, and it was pretty much about how horrible Sunday was. And it was either my computer, or YouTube, but all I know is like out of a 10-minute video, 12 seconds was on. So I was like, I can't have a 12-second video of me saying hello internet. I'm sorry, my nose is freaking out again. But oh my gosh, I'm actually rewatching that video because I rewatched it today. I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh, I sound so ranty and annoyed, and I will admit, Sunday was not a good day. I got yelled at by like a 40, 50-year-old person about how she hates me and stuff. And this is our parent rep for our swim team. And then like she yelled in front of little kids, and I'm like, you're cussing me out, a 20-year-old out, in front of 5 and 6 and like 8 and 9-year-olds and even like teenagers. I'm like, are you retarded? Like, I did not, oh, I just burped. Like, I did not understand. It was so ridiculous. And then Monday, I just was like, so that happened Monday. I thought I'd post it, and then after I did, I was just like, I'll fix it Tuesday. It can go 2 days. I was so upset with my computer or YouTube. I was not sure which one. I was just like, and then Tuesday, I was just like, I'm up. I'm gonna play Animal Crossing. You know what? I feel like crap today. And then took a long, like a 2 or 3 hour nap in the middle of the day, and I wake up and my mom's like, what time do you have work tonight? Because we had our award banquet, and I was like, oh, 6 o'clock. My mom's like, it's 4:30, and I'm like, and the problem is, it takes me like a good 30-40 minutes to drive anywhere in town on my scooter, just because I have to go through town. And I think the person who made my town hates scooter or motorcyclists or bicyclists or something, because we have tons of traffic lights, tons and tons of stop signs, and I'm just like, do you do it to torture me? And now I wonder kind of why no one really, or the people who own my motorcycles and stuff, really don't drive them very much. I know why now. I'm so retarded. Oh my goodness, this is so cool, and it's gonna make me sound so weird. I managed to get this yesterday. Oh, yeah. This is Coruscant, because my models, I'm gonna bring a few of them over here. You guys need to see them. Sorry, I'm out of the frame. Mystical crab fingers will keep you company. I hope I don't break any of these models. My cat tried to this morning. Ow. You hurt me so much. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I'm sure I wasted time. But I made this model. The Enterprise C. Wow, isn't she actually kind of pretty? I love the model, actually. I did a really good job. Some of it got a little messed up, but now I have to, that's what that stuff is for, is I have to actually clear coat all these models to keep them accurate or pretty looking, I guess is the nice way to put it. There we go. Okay. I made this model of the Enterprise, the B model. Oh, yeah. She looks so pretty. Wow. Look at that detail. Who has amazing? I made it so she looked like she's wrecked right here, because she's always getting wrecked. No. And then she's always surviving. I had to make one model, kind of dorky. Then I made the A version, which is pretty much the original, just retrofitted is like the best way to describe this one. I did so much little detail on all of these. I feel so nerdy because of like the detail I did. It's so embarrassing. Like that's embarrassing to have that much detail on a model, but and then I did the original, which doesn't actually have or need much detail. That's why I think I did so much detail. Oh my god, when the nymphed cells got fracked. Freaking animals. I know it was my cat who did this too. That is so embarrassing. Like, look, it's bent. One cell is literally bent. Oh. I just, okay. It's not broken. I just have to glue it back in there. Oh my god, that is so horrible for you guys to see. That is so bad. Oh my god, that's really bad. But I have to fix it anyway, so it's better snapped off and not actually broken. I can fix it. But this little guy is clear. Oh, first time I've ever caught anything pretty much that full, and I can never catch anything on my. That's a clear coat for models, and when I paint my Xbox and the controller, I have to clear coat everything. So I just bought a big package or a big can. Those aren't too big, but those are pretty big. For everything pretty much at once, because I figured, you know what, if I'm gonna spend money, I'm gonna try and hit it all out at once. Be like, psh, psh, psh. I know, I'm sorry. God, my shoulders really do hurt in this thing. Like, I have to stretch it. You guys just saw my armpits. I'm so sorry, internet. Like, I have to stretch it to feel normal. Like, there's no. That's as far as I can move my arm. Why did I decide to be a swimmer in like junior high and high school? I feel stupid because I can't. My shoulders, my development ended up so weird because I didn't grow a chest until like the end of high school. So people were like, "Oh, Corey's or not." Like I didn't grow one, but they stayed like small until I got surgery. So I was out of swimming for a year because I got surgery right in the middle of swim season, and my doctor and coach were like, "You can't swim with getting over appendicitis." I mean, it doesn't take forever to heal, but all of those muscles in your stomach for a while become weaker. And I was like, I have a month left to swim. I can get back in shape for championships. My coach is like, no, you can't, because you need 2 to 3 weeks to heal, and that gives you a week to get back in shape. I'm like, he's like, you can't. I wish you could, and like, maybe you could, but it's really going to be hard, and I don't want to see you torture yourself right after surgery. Which was the nicest thing a coach ever did to me. That was honestly the coolest thing in the world, because after I got another surgery older and I was trying to get back in shape, I was like, my coach was so right, because I pushed myself like only a week or 2 after, and I'm like, I'm dying, I need to rest and like recover longer, which my coach knew better than I did. Yeah, I've already spent 8 minutes showing you my models, all the dorkiness. I mean, oh my god, I got such good news. And I'm so happy about it, and this is gonna make me sound so retarded. I was playing Guild Wars 1 this morning, and guess what? My character has reached level 19 in pre-series. That does not sound like an amazing feat if you don't play Guild Wars. But if you do, you know getting a character to level 20, 19, well, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 and like 18, 19, and 20 are really, really hard until they did the new patch, which allows daily quests. And okay, all of these could take like 10 to 1200 or yeah, 1200 XP, and you're like, oh, well, that sucks. 100, or no, did I say 1200? 12,000, whatever. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Well, 12,000, and I was like, well, that sucks. I'm never gonna get past any of these levels. And then on top of it, the new thing they did with daily quest only gives you 1,000 XP a day. So even at level 19, I have to at least spend 10 days, oh no, 12 days to get to level 20. And I know there's at least, how many days is it? There's at least like 2 or 3 days I won't play. Not because I don't want to, because the daily ones on like 2 or 3 days out of the week are just stupid. and they're boring, and I wish I could do them. I really do, but they involve. We have this bad term in Guild Wars, which is not a respectable term, but it's one of the only few. It's called a gate monkey, because in Guild Wars 1, there's this one part in the game you cannot reach unless somebody else is pulling, like going up, pulling the gate, and you have to run in, or opening the gate, and you have to run in, and then you like warp them in with you, which is sad. But I feel so bad because if you don't get a gate monkey close to like 18, then you're screwed. Why? Because you're just the enemies would be so low level. The enemies automatically go to the lowest level person now. So I'm like, and so I had to pick someone either 17 and above, and I'm like, it's so hard, honestly, to find someone who's 17 and above. And I'm like, this sucks, 100%. And then finding them on at the same time and willing to help me. Oh, well, helping's not too much of a problem. It's just there's so little people who play Guild Wars 1 right now because of Guild Wars 2 coming out. So I'm like, kill the game servers and systems and kill that there's no one playing right now. So I pretty much, it would take me a good 2 or 3 hours to find someone, and then these quests, they're not harder. Well, the ones over there, the ones on the other side are pretty not easy, but they're a little more challenging. And then on top of it, they place the enemies you need to do the quest next to the really hard bosses that spawn your level or above. So I'm level 19, so they have to spawn at level 19, because at level 19 they won't give you a level 20 hero or level 20 boss, but they'll spawn at like 19, 18. That's a hard fight! Not like difficult, no, it's doable, but like most of these big bosses that are automatically there before the quest bosses are not easy bosses. They're made to be in like teams of 2 or 3 people, and you're like, well, here's me, the other person doesn't want to do this right now, which is understandable. And you're like, well, I have to fight the quest bosses? Which takes about a good hour sometimes too. And then I have to fight the char bosses, which is the bosses that automatically are there. And you're like, that's going to take a good hour. And you're like, fudge. I was going to say another inappropriate word. And I've just spent 12 minutes nerding out pretty much on my gaming and model skills. You guys have probably so bitch. You're like, yeah, this girl is crazy. I keep looking over because my cat just walked in. She's like looking at me like, Mom, why are you talking to the computer screen where you're not yelling at it and telling it it's a pain in your butt? And I'm like, Padfoot, don't look at me like you've done something wrong. Because when my cat looks at me like she's done something wrong, she's done something wrong. My cat does not know how to hide her facial expressions at all. Everyone says it's like me, which I can believe. I can't always hide my facial expressions. I know. But I'm gonna let you go. It's been 13 minutes, and I want to see if YouTube or my computer will actually let me download this. Wow. My wrist just snapped. That does not... Which one was it? This one. That did not actually feel very good, because that wasn't like a normal cracking snap. That was a... It wasn't loud like that, but it was like... And I'm like, the only time that happens is when I get hurt. But I'm gonna let you go, Internet. It's been 13 minutes. Live long and prosper. Bye.